My name is Jaimee Brady. For years, I have struggled with my self-worth and my value and who God says that I am. It started when I was a young girl and I was sexually abused by a family member. For 25 plus years, I hid that from everybody. I remember being around 12 years old. I made the decision that I wasn't going to let it affect me. At that point, the family member had passed away and was no longer here. I felt I could do this. I'm strong. And I continued on with life, just wearing a mask and convincing myself ultimately that it didn't affect me. But something like that does shape who you are. And so fast forward to 2018, I'm facing 2 divorces. Both ended from infidelity, further solidifying what the enemy wanted to believe. And that was that I wasn't worthy. I remember being so broken, but piecing myself together with my own strength and taking pride in the fact that I was a vase. And while you could see that I was broken, I was still whole. But one of the things that I realized is that I put myself together on my own desire to be okay and to not allow God to come into my life. When I finally broke down and I couldn't even pick up the pieces, there weren't pieces to pick up. And that's where God met me. God showed up, He came into my life, and He brought people alongside me. He brought comfort and support during the worst time in my life. When I was open and willing to listen to Him, I grew so much. I sit here knowing who I am in God. My value is not defined by an action of somebody. It's not defined by what somebody thinks that my value is. It is not defined by if somebody likes me or doesn't like me. It's defined by who Christ and God created me to be. It's defined by who He says I am, and there is nobody that will ever be able to take that away from me.